DC collectors, welcome to a brand new episode of the show. Today I just got in this Shazam Fury of the Gods Shazam figure. Now I've been anxiously awaiting for this figure to arrive from the gods of Amazon, and they finally thought it was time to deliver this to my mailbox. So without further ado, let's get into this review. As you can see, the front of the box features a nice window look at the figure, the card, and all the accessories. The back of the box features some pretty nice artwork that is featured on the card inside. I'm loving how they went with some artwork instead of like a photo of Zachary Levi. That's kind of different, kind of cool. I hope they continue this trend. I love to see cool artwork. Right side, left side, top, bottom of the box. That's interesting. That's stickers. That's individual stickers put on there. I wonder why they did that. Wonder if they had some kind of error or something and had to cover it up and then put stickers over it? That's kind of weird. I've never seen them do that. Usually it's like indented into the package. This is raised. Weird. With a look at the packaging out of the way, let's break this guy open and let's play. Here is Shazam out of the package, and I've got a bit of nitpicking to do with some of the paint, but we'll get to that in just a few. First, let's start by taking a look at the accessories. Like all DC Multiverse figs, he comes with this black DC logo base. As mentioned previously, he comes with this card with the artwork from the back of the box on it, and of course, flipping it over, you can read a little bio about this version of Billy Batson. Again, the rounded corners, a little bit different. I'm used to the sharp corner edges, but they've gone round. So he comes with a right hand fist and a magic hand thing that he's doing with his fingers. I guess shooting lightning or something. I don't know. Wouldn't be a McFarlane DC Multiverse Shazam figure without the blue lightning. So bringing Zachary Levi in, you can tell this is actually a very nice face sculpt. It's actually looks, for the last couple, the Black Adam figures look pretty good. The Zachary Levi looks pretty good. My only problem is with the face paint. It looks like he has this red mark going down the forehead, and he's got really like a lot of blush on his cheeks. But if you look at that red mark on his forehead, can you see that? I don't know if you could see it in the light, but it's just weird. I don't know why. Maybe mine got screwed up and I'm the only one with one like this. Oh well, you know, maybe it's enough to contact McFarlane Toys and say, hey, can you replace this? Probably not. I'll just leave it like it is. As far as the sculpt goes, fantastic. They knocked this out of the park. I have another black dot on it. This thing just keeps getting worse. All kind of issues. Why? As far as the sculpt goes, there are lots of little contours in here that just really make this thing pop. I'm loving the texture. If you just rub your hand across it, you can actually, I mean, you could see it, obviously, but feel it. It's just, it feels different from any other figure on the market. Wow, I love this figure. I'm actually in love with this figure, minus the little blemish on the leg and on the forehead. This looks actually pretty nice. I'm like the new gauntlets here. Loving the look of the cape. I'm hoping in the movie. Now, you know, we hadn't seen the movie yet, but I'm hoping they fix the shoulders on the costume so it doesn't look like he's wearing so much of a bodysuit as he used to. I can't really tell in the trailer. I like the way they did the little gold on the outside of the cape. That looks pretty nice. Loving the boots. The boots look excellent. Loving the ankle joints. Those look nice. This is actually just a really nice figure. I mean, he feels... Sometimes you could just tell if a figure's good or not by the way he feels in your hand. This feels awesome. This is actually... I love this figure. Absolutely love it. The diaper doesn't look horrible. I mean, it doesn't look as much like a diaper as normal. A lot of times, you know, this will look very much like a diaper and just throw off the aesthetic of the figure. This one doesn't have that issue. And since the cape is back there, I mean, it doesn't really look that bad from the back, but, you know, the cape's going to cover it up. The material on the cape is a little softer. It's a little more pliable than normal. I mean, it's really bendy. It's really bendy. I like this. I hope they go with this material more for like future like capes, not just Shazam, but future capes for other figures. Taking a look at the articulation, let's take a look at his head. He can look up about that high. He can look down about that low, and his head can turn all the way around. Can he tilt? He can tilt. Okay. So he's got good movement at the head, pretty much like all McFarlane Toys. He's got the faux butterfly joint here. It goes back and forth. Pretty nice. You can rotate all the way around. You can go up about that high. That's about as high as you're going to get. Bicep swivel all the way around. He has double jointed elbows. He has great wrist articulation. It rotates all the way and it moves up. Let me get this up and down. It's kind of tight, so I had to loosen it a little there. As far as torso, he can rotate fairly well. He's got good range of motion here. He can twist all the way around at the waist. He's got good splitsies. He can split about that far sideways. Of course, he rotates in and out a little bit too with his legs. So that's a good little range of movement, especially considering that the McFarlane Toys don't have thigh cuts. He does have double jointed knees, and of course ankles rotate all the way around. You move up and down, and they don't have the ball joint. They have the little clicky articulation there. That's good. He does have toe bends. I don't care about that so much, but there you go. So let's compare him to other figures. We don't have a Zachary Levi figure from the first movie, so I pulled out the recently released Shazam figure from McFarlane Toys. You can kind of get a look at the similarities, the differences there. Here is the DC Multiverse from Mattel version of Shazam. You can tell he's a good inch shorter because he's 6-inch scale. And this is by far the superior figure over this guy. This one may have a little bit more in the way of articulation, but this guy rocks. This guy is now, he was my favorite Shazam figure. Now he's just kind of bye-bye, see you later. This guy is it. This is actually just a very, very nice action figure. So that's it for the Shazam figure. If you have this figure, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know if you have this paint issue on the head here where the red just kind of drops down on his forehead. I would love to see if this is like throughout the production or if this is just like a case of I'm the lucky one that gets this crap. So leave a comment there. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the cool places at the DC Collector or the DC_Collector, depending on where you're at. You can find me at DCCollector.com each and every day. And check us out for all the latest DC toy and collectible news. Are you going to see the Shazam Fury of the Gods movie? Also, leave a comment and let me know if you're going to see that. All right, folks. Have a great one. God bless.